Hi, welcome back to Island Life Live. You know, crime in Hawaii is everywhere, but we can be vigilant, educated, and work together to help keep Hawaii safe. And to help us with that is our favorite Sarge in charge. We got Sergeant Chris came with us again. Hi, you're spending the whole day with us, yeah? Anyway, welcome back, Sergeant. So before we continue with this next video, we just want to make sure it's a little bit disturbing because it involves a kupuna. So we just make sure that those that are viewing right now, it's kind of disturbing, right?
Yeah, this
Tell
case,
us about this case that happened with our kupuna.
Yeah, this case is kind of heartbreaking. So as far as this case on Wednesday, June 19, 2024, about 1:50 p.m., this kupuna was walking the area of Amana Street and McCully Street when this unknown male on a moped came up behind her and grabbed her purse and subsequently dragged her several feet. She sustained some injuries and the suspect made off with her purse. He's been described as an unknown male with a slim build, wearing a blue and white checkered pattern hoodie and black backpack, black mask, and he left on a black Pronto moped. We actually have surveillance video that we were watching when we found this one. We actually see him pacing back and forth, like riding up and down McCully Street. Essentially, basically, he's looking out for his next victim.
Right.
So we want to let people know, just be very mindful. If you see anything suspicious like this, maybe a person that seems to be casing out the area, please go ahead and notify police so officers can go and check them out.
Oh, my heart just broke when I just saw that. Of course, our kupuna is so special to us. Yes. Like, I don't have a question. She was holding on to her purse, right? She's holding on for dear life, and she didn't want to let go. Is that the right thing to do? Is that the safest thing to do?
You know, so by speaking with the victim, we thought that initially that she was just holding on, and I think initially she tried to, but what actually happened was she was actually stuck. Her arm was actually stuck in there, and that's why she was dragged. But in the event that you're in a situation like this, it's better just to give up the property as opposed to getting seriously injured or possibly killed. And
there's a lot of kupuna that are watching our show right now. So, give us some tips. How can kupuna keep themselves safe?
You know, kupuna, they're always independent. They don't want to make humbug for their family members. But we tell them, be humbug. Reach out to your family members. Have them run errands with you. If they can drive you somewhere, go ahead and, have them drive you. If they can accompany you while you run your errands. We also want to tell kupuna to not carry like anything of value, nothing, no cash. Maybe utilize a fanny pack as opposed to using a purse. We also want to let the community know, please always reach out. If you see a kupuna that needs, it looks like they need help, please reach out and, offer them help.
Yeah, and then, of course, another tip, can you please share? Because if somebody sees them, like on a car or a moped, driving by and snatching a purse, like, what can people do? Like, take note of their license plates or
we're
detail of
people,
the moped?
If you can be a good witness, that'll aid the investigation tremendously. Pay attention to what they look like.
Right.
If you can get the license plate number, as far as this one, it ended up being a moped. If you can call 911 right away,
Got it.
Go and call 911 right away. Give them the direction of flight, which way they, turned.
Got it.
Any physical description, clothing description, anything that you can give would be very, very essential with investigation.
Oh, thank you for that. And our next case happened in one of our favorite places, McCully Shopping Center. What happened with this story?
Yeah, so as far as this case, on Sunday, June 9, 2024, about 9:35 a.m., this male kicked in the window to the front door of the edible shop over at the McCully Shopping Center. My heart goes out to this business owner. My understanding is that something like this happened several months ago as well. This small business is trying to make ends meet and trying to survive, and you have something like this happen. So please, community, if you can please get involved. If you do know who this person is, please contact us at CrimeStoppers. He's been described as an unknown African-American male wearing a dark colored long sleeve hoodie. My understanding is that he also may frequent the area. So if you do see this male, please contact CrimeStoppers or HPD as soon as possible.
Sarge, we see a lot of cases involving property damages. So what can owners or retail stores do to help keep their stores safe?
In this particular situation, it looked like they had some type of security glass because it didn't shatter as easily.
Got it.
Granted, it was damaged, but the person wasn't able to make entry. So spend that extra money, utilize some type of safety glass. There are different films out there that keep the glass in place. You can utilize safety bars. As far as this one, they actually had surveillance video as well. And as soon as this was happening, they were calling HPD right away.
Got it. And our last case happened on the busy street of Keamoku at a vape shop. What happened with this story? There's a lot of boys involved in this one.
Yeah, so as far as this case, on Sunday, June 16, 2024, about 3:51 p.m., these 5 individuals entered a vape shop over at the 655 Keamoku Street. One of them assaulted the lone employee while the others went and ransacked and took a bunch of things. We're hoping that the community recognizes some of these people involved. Some were covered up, but most of them were not. We're very hopeful that that they're going to be identified and brought to justice. So once again, please, viewers, take a look at this video closely. Also, all 3 cases we talked about can be seen over at the www.honolulu.org website, bottom left-hand corner, under wanted persons, as well as the other cases that we need help in the community in helping us solve.
Yeah, and what's the best way people can share their tips that is watching right now?
You can call our hotline at 808-955-8300 or visit the website at www.honorcrimesstoppers.org, or we have a wonderful app on the smartphone or tablet called the P3 Tips app. All three ways you remain 100% anonymous and you'd be eligible for worth $1,000.
Yeah, it's a Kako thing to make sure that we keep Hawaii
Yes.
safe. Thank you, Sergeant
Thank you.
Charge.
Appreciate
We'll see you next week.